today. It's pretty strange. Just like a couple things happened that was like really weird. Um, I, I don't know how to explain it. I kind of want to wait until someone comes on instead of explaining it and then having to explain it again. But I'm pretty tired. But I almost got into a fight with a farmer today. Yeah, I was close. The guy got way more mad at me than I did at him. In my opinion, he really overreacted. But I stood my ground. Uh, I knew I was kind of in the wrong, but like how I handled it versus how he handled it was like two completely different things. Um, yeah, I almost got into a fight with this farmer guy today. I wasn't trying to stir him up or make him madder than he was. He came after me really hostile, and I was like, I, you know, I mean, yeah, I would have fought with him, but luckily it didn't come down to that. I don't want to get violent with people like unnecessarily, but he totally if he started like something, then I would have to defend myself. Luckily, the fight was just verbal, not physical. He did do something that pissed me off, and I fucking told him I was like, "Don't do that." And then he fucking left, and I left. If you guys want to know more to the story, I'll tell you. But yeah, I almost got into like a fight with this farmer today, or who I assume to be a farmer. Uh, it was really fucking stupid. Like how he came at me for what I did is like I didn't do anything really bad. If you guys le just leave a comment if you want to know the story. But like I got into like a altercation with a this guy today out in the country. We're fucking we're we could settle it like men. I mean, I think he took a picture of my license plate and called the cops, even though he like told me to like leave. So basically, there's like an abandoned building right in the middle. I was driving around. I'm not gonna lie. I met this girl today. I picked her up, and then we were driving around because she said she liked road trips, and she lived she lives in an area where it's like if I just keep driving, it's like there's country and farmland and stuff. And I saw an abandoned building, and I was like, I always get curious about abandoned buildings. Like I want to see what's inside. So I pulled up in this abandoned building. I just like parked, and then I got out, and it was trashed. And there was like fucking. It must have been on this farmer's property though. So. But basically, it was like a trashed, abandoned building. There's like a bunch of junk in there. It's like all dilapidated. There's a fucking marmot in there. Like when I walked in, I got like spooked because there's a fucking marmot in there crawling around. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then there's like this old radio thing in there, and it was just an abandoned fucking building, completely trashed, completely covered in dust, nothing valuable in there whatsoever. Fucking old fridge, like just it's just an abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, basically in farmland. That's what it was. It was just an old abandoned building in farmland. So I pulled up there and then like went inside, got and I was just like looking around, and then there's this like old radio from like the 80s in there, and like I said, I this building is completely abandoned. Like there's it looked like other people had been there and like drug addicts and had camped there. I'm not a drug addict. I didn't do any drugs. I didn't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't do anything like that. I don't didn't drink. No substances whatsoever. I just went there because I was curious and it was a fucking abandoned building. So basically, I went in there and then I got like this radio from like the 80s. That's all I got. It was a fucking. Then I was like going back to the car and then this fucking other car pull. I mean, no, 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 no. A little ATV basically pulls up. Not quite an ATV. It was basically like an ATV, but more like a golf cart. It has like a cover and everything, a roof. And this bald guy, he looked like he was, I don't know, maybe 45, 50 years old. He's like this just skinny. He must have been a farmer or something. I came out and then I was like, hey, what's up? Like I was being nice, and then he's fucking like just yelling at me and getting all mad. I mean, kind of understandable, but like literally, I wasn't. I just fucking pulled up to this abandoned ass building, and then he's acting like I was setting his farm on fire or some shit. I have this girl in the car, and then I was like, hey, what's up? And then he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you fucking put that back where you fucking found it. This fucking radio from 1982. And I was like, it's fucking junk, dude. I was like, it's fucking junk in here. Like, I'm not doing anything like it. And then I put the radio back, and then I saw him go out and take a picture of my license plate. He's like, I'm calling the fucking cops. You better leave. And I'm like, dude, you told me to leave. I have no problem. And when I got back in the car, after we kind of fucking yelled at, like, he was yelling at me, and I was like, dude, it's just fucking junk. I'm leaving right now. I don't mean any harm. I don't mean any trouble. I'm fucking leaving right now. I got in the car, and I was like, in there, and like I had my door open, and then he fucking held the door up, and I was like, don't fucking hold me here, man. Like I'm leaving right now. You could call the fucking cops. I was like, if I was like, you're trespassing me, and he's like, yeah, I'm fucking trespassing you, and I'm calling the cops, and I was like, all right, call the cops. I'm leaving. Took a picture of my fucking license plate. Must have called the cops on me, but like. And then he fucking held my door open with his arm, and I was like, "Don't fucking hold me here. Like I'm leaving. You want me to leave, right? I'm leaving right now." I fucking reversed. So I didn't get in trouble with the cops or anything, which I wouldn't have. I didn't steal anything. I didn't commit any damage. He trespassed me, and I left immediately. You know. Well, he's fucking yelling at me, like acting all tough, like he wants to fucking go, and I was like, dude, I don't want to fight with you. I'm leaving right now. You told me to leave. I'm leaving. You trespassed me. It's your property. Whatever. I'm leaving right now. And like he pulled off, and he acted like I was gonna like fucking get all scared and shit. And I was like, I know how the law works. If I get trespassed by the property owner, and they tell you to leave and I comply, it's not a crime. Actually, I know this from dumpster diving. And the law says basically trespassing is a civil offense. It's not criminal. If I didn't commit any crimes, which I didn't, trespassing is civil, not criminal. If a property owner trespasses you from the premises and you comply right there, it is not a crime. So he took a picture of my license plate, called the cops on me, and I was like, dude, I did not commit any crimes. This is a fucking abandoned building filled with junk. It's completely abandoned, and you're acting like I'm fucking breaking and entering into your house. I left immediately, but like, yeah, he was acting like all tough, like he was gonna fucking fight with me, and I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, shit. He wasn't like a big dude or anything. Like he wasn't scary. I was like, if it comes down, I don't want to fight you, man. But like, if you fucking come after me, I'd have to fight back. Luckily, it was only verbal, not physical. You know, I I don't want to get in. You know, he didn't touch me or anything. He was just fucking yelling at me and nearly fucking trying to hold me there. And I was like, dude, I'm leaving. You want me to leave, right? You'll never see me again. I'm leaving right now. It was just an abandoned building. I was fucking curious. Anywhere else I would have gone. Any other abandoned building, like who the fuck would have cared? I didn't do anything. I didn't steal anything from you. Tried taking a radio from 1982, like basically, and I put it back. I didn't. I was like, all right, dude. This isn't even like uncommon, dude. If you go out into the country, if you drive anywhere like Spokane to Seattle, you'll see a million abandoned barns, houses, everything. You'll see tons of abandoned shit, like the whole way there. Lots of abandoned barns and houses, and you know, just on farmland. My dad and I, like, you know, when we were driving, like we've been to like an abandoned barn. We got like a axe or something, and it's like it's cool to like explore abandoned shit. But like apparently, I don't know. This guy saw my car and was just like, I wasn't even there for a long time. I was literally there for like 5 minutes before this guy came and was acting all aggressive. And anyways, yeah, that was just like the thing today. Just almost getting into a fight. I didn't want to fight with him, you know, but it was only verbal. And then I was talking with this other girl, and it was going like really good, and it was like I actually found her attractive from like the dating apps, and then like I mistyped something. I said like, well, I accidentally mistyped. She literally fucking blocked me for. It was probably like 5 in the morning, like 5:30, 6 a.m., and I woke up and she said something like she wanted to go a different day or something, and we'll meet sometime. I was trying to write we'll meet sometime else then, but I literally put like, well, we'll meet some. I'll meet someone else then or something. Like I mistyped it like that, and she fucking banned me or she blocked me. I was trying to say some we can meet sometime else, not someone else. Like I think like how I typed it accidentally was like I wanted to meet someone else. And then she fucking blocked me on Tinder and I think my phone number. And then like after I realized it, I reread it and I was like no, that was a bad mistype. Like I meant sometime else, not we'll meet someone else. And it's like she blocked me anyway. And I was like oh thank I was like, you know, stupid fucking autocorrect ruined my chances with this girl. It's like potential date, and autocorrect said we'll meet someone else instead of sometime else. I was like, oh fucking great, you know. But it's kind of like stupid. Like she didn't even like a lot of people these days like they don't even ask for clarification. Like, oh, did you mean that? Was like question mark? Like, what do you mean by that? No, it's just straight to fucking blocking. I was like, and it was going great like before, like we are getting along. I called her and shit, and it's like I was like, oh fucking, that's fantastic. Stupid autocorrect is ruining my chances with fucking girls now. It was so stupid. It was a stupid fucking text message, and she fucking blocked me over it because I accidentally typed, "Oh, we'll meet someone else" instead of sometime else. Like it was so close, but like literally the auto. I was like so tired, and the autocorrect fucking fucked me up there, and I was like, oh well, I met another chick. That was the girl that was with me when I got in a fight with that guy. I don't know. I don't know. My instincts took over like with that guy. It's like I did kind of get like a little mad at him too, but like it's just because he's coming at me so hostile, you know. I was trying to be like calm with him the first little bit, and then like he just kept being hostile for no reason. Even though I said like dude, I'm out. I didn't, I'm fucking out of here. If you want me out, I'm out. I don't have any reservations about this. You know, I'm not trying to fucking do anything weird. You can tell I'm not like a crackhead or anything. I'm not doing crack or anything weird like that. It's an honest mistake, and fucking people just get like super angry at me over it. It's like I don't know. I'm glad I can fight. I can fight. I have a basic understanding of like how of like fighting technique. And I did some boxing and taekwondo, and it's like I feel like against the average person I could hold my own. I want to keep doing that now. I mean I should rejoin boxing classes, or I feel like mixed martial arts would be a good all round skill. Taekwondo is good, but it's like it's just kicks and like most fights are like most actual fights that happen are just over and done with very quickly. They aren't going there. It's not like a full length boxing match, or because I've heard like literally if you're like an experienced fighter and then someone comes after you, it's like as soon as it goes to the ground, it's pretty much over. It's like they like literally if you do like judo or MMA or something, they say like if someone like starts the fight with you and then like it goes to the ground and you have any experience, like it's gonna be over at that point. It's like if you could get them to the ground, they'll it's over. But like I said, man, I'm not fucking violent. I don't want to get into fights unnecessarily. I complied, man. I fucking left immediately as soon as that guy told me to leave. I was like didn't even fight it. I was like I'm out of here, and then he just kept fucking getting mad at me, even though I was getting in my car, and I was like all right, I will leave. I have no reservations against it. I was like, are you trespassing me? And he's like, yes, and I'm like, all right, I'm complying. I'll leave. Yeah, I mean, I guess like farmers don't take that shit. I guess. Oh well, dude, I'm fucking looking around your abandoned fucking shack in the middle of nowhere for 5 minutes. Sorry if I caused irreparable damage to your already fucking dilapidated old shack. Thanks, dude. It's like just how aggressive he got with me over like nothing is fucking just so retarded. I don't know if I'll make a standalone video about this. I guess I already did the live stream, and it's like I don't think this deserves a standalone video, even though it was a fun fucking pretty interesting incident. Yeah, life happens. Fucking you don't get along with everybody. You'll piss people off some way or another, regardless of what you do. Someone always is gonna take offense to something you do. I don't. It's water under the bridge. I don't care. I'm not gonna like find out who this guy is and get revenge or anything. I'm not like that. I don't. At the end of the day, he has every right. But it's just like the way you handle stuff. It's like you can choose how you handle things. It's like there's a wrong way and there's a right way. It's like it's acting like I'm some fucking invader, crackhead or something, planning on moving there. It's like no, dude. I just stopped by this abandoned shack for 5 minutes and you're acting like I'm breaking into your house or something. Sorry you care about your abandoned, dilapidated shack that much. If you cared about it so much, why didn't you put a fucking door on it or a lock? I have a old shop in my backyard, and it's like that's different though. It's like my house is right there. You have fucking miles of farmland, probably way away from your house, and some abandoned shack off the main road. It's like, are you really surprised? I guess he's probably dealt with it before. There's probably been like crackheads that he's had to kick out, and he just like that's how he treats like anyone coming there. It's like I'm not a fucking crackhead, dude. I'm just curious. It's an abandoned building. Like that sparks curiosity. People might want to like explore that or something. There's all these YouTube channels on exploring abandoned buildings, and it's like glad you care that much about it. It's lucky you didn't like shoot me or something over it. At least it was just all like verbal instead of him fucking shooting at me or something. Anyways, it didn't ruin anything. Like, if anything, I think like just made me look more macho in front of the girl I was with. So yeah, this is for sure an interesting day, man. Oh, I went on a bike ride too. That was nice. Yeah, my bike's doing good. I put like this my tires kept getting popped because we have all these like thorns on the fucking. Not even when I take my bike off roading, it's like even on the street. It's not glass that pops my tires because I could see it and avoid it. It's literally these little micro fucking thorns like from bushes and stuff, like little really sharp like hard tiny thorns, and I've like have popped my tires and stuff. So I put this like puncture tape in there, which it's like this green fucking kind of like really thick tape basically. It's almost like a I don't know if you guys remember those rulers when you're a kid where it's like those bendable rulers and shit. It's like kind of that material, but it's tape that you put around your tire, like between the tube and the actual outside tire part. And then you put that really thick like puncture tape on it. And that seems to be working good because like man, I took my bike out. Didn't my tire like my tires always get popped by those like little tiny thorns and constantly have to like either patch them uh with a patch kit or buy new tires. And so I'm glad I just invested in some puncture tape and fucking lined my tire with puncture tape so my tires don't keep getting fucking popped while I take my bike out. Yeah, what's up Mikhail Boss YouTube. Yeah, I just told a story about how I fucking got into like a altercation with somebody today. Yo, what's up, Lean Cat or whatever the fuck? I don't know. Lean Cat, Lion Cat. Yeah, we almost got into a fight today. Almost, but and I handled the situation pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, we rode the bike as well. And if you, I don't know if you guys want to see my mountain bike. Yeah, I could do a video. I want to do a biking video with my bike when I get my GoPro SD card. But yeah, I have a nice mountain bike. It has like, and I think it's like a 10 speed or something. That, you know, has the gears, and there's like there's like on the left there's like a, I think like 5 gears or something. Maybe it's like an 11 speed. I don't know. It's either a 10 speed or 11 speed. There's like one that controls like the overall thing, and then the other one that's more like fine tuning on the right hand side, my gears, and then I got brakes on each side, and yeah, it's nice. It's a big mountain bike. It's pretty heavy with fairly big tires, you know. I mean, it's great. I mean, you could ride on the street, and it's fucking, it is a mountain bike, so it's good for off-roading and stuff. I've taken it off-roading, and there's still a couple of fields near me that they haven't just put in shitty apartment complexes. There's a trail kind of by my house, and you go on the trail, and there's some fields with you could do off-roading and stuff, and it's nice to take the mountain bike on those. I like mountain biking. Yeah, mountain biking's pretty sick. I've actually, when I was getting my car engine replaced, I took my bike to work, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like my work was like a 10-minute drive, and obviously on a bike it takes longer, but yeah, it only took. It's mostly downhill, so it only took about like 20 to 25 minutes to bike to work with that bike. There's only a couple like there's one or two uphill parts, but then most of it's actually downhill, which really helps. I always like it when you're biking and then you get downhill instead of uphill. Well, I've been biking with my friend where he lives, and there's like bike paths and stuff. It's like there's tons of uphill. It's like in my area, it's a lot of there isn't like really crazy gradients. It's like there's like slightly uphill, mostly flat, and then uh after a certain point, there's a lot of downhill. Like where he lives, it's like tons of uphill and shit. And I took the bike out with him, and I was like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, because I live in a valley, so it's fairly flat. I mean, there's mountains around me. There's Mount Spokane, which is a pretty big mountain, and I can see it from my house actually. If I walk out to the street and then walk a little bit down the street, like 2 minutes, I could see Mount Spokane from my house, from right next to my house. I think I might be able to see it from my backyard on occasion. Mountain view. Yeah, Mount Spokane's pretty big. It's like 14,000 feet high. It's like over 2 miles, 2 miles high. Skiing's fun too. I've gone skiing on Mount Spokane plenty of times. I don't think I've ever done the Black Diamond. I've done like the second hardest level of like Mount Spokane, but like never the Black Diamond. I mean, even the second hardest one, it's like, dude, just going down, it takes like a long time because you're so far up. Like the ski lift ride to get up there takes like 15 minutes. And, like when you look down, it's like holy shit, dude. It's like you don't want to fall off there. I don't know, I'm like a decent skier. I don't really like crash, and I know how to like slow down and stuff. I mean, like I did like skiing lessons and I've gone a couple times, so it's like I'm like I'm a fairly decent skier. I've never gone snowboarding, but like I just like skiing because like even from what I've heard from like all the people, they say like skiing is number one, it's faster than snowboarding. So when you're doing skiing, you're traveling like downward faster. So skiing versus snowboarding, skiing is faster, and also you have more control. It's like because I always see snowboarders like eating shit and fucking, you know, crashing, and it's like skiing. It's like you have more balance. You have your poles. You have two points of contact, and then snowboarders they don't usually use poles. It's like and they only have one point of contact and it's connected. So it's like skiing. I just feel it's like more stable and it's faster. So in my opinion, it's kind of more enjoyable if you can go faster, longer distances with more control. That's like it's like biking versus skateboarding. Like skateboarding's cool, but it's like obviously like a bike is faster and you have more like control over it. Like that's how I'd compare skiing to snowboarding is like it's like biking versus skateboarding. But then again, I've skateboarded, but like I just prefer the bike. It's faster and you have more control just like skiing. Faster, you have more control. No, I should go skiing again this winter. Last time I went skiing was maybe like 2 years ago. I didn't go skiing this winter. I think I went last winter though. Skiing's fun as fuck, dude. I love skiing. You gotta hit the powder, man. It's nice when it's really powdery and with a lot of snow. It's like the mountain is all like rocky and because it gets like rocky and shitty if it's just like a lot of like if it's more rain or it's like warmer. Like when like the really powdery fucking winters and like a lot of snow on the mountain, like that's the best time to go skiing. It's like you just have a better, like track basically. It's like driving on potholes versus driving on a completely clear, like nice, well maintained road. It's like one you have to be way more cautious because you could just hit like a weird angle or a weird patch or. I mean, ice isn't like horrible if it's consistent. Like when you're skiing, like yeah, like an ice patch isn't like preferable to like just normal powder snow, but um hitting an ice patch like when you're skiing isn't like the worst thing in the world. If it's even, if it's like all like chunky and fucking broken up like a pothole, then yeah, hitting ice isn't good. But if it's just a smooth patch of ice, it's like, I mean, and you can feel it under your skis as well, like versus powder. It's not the best thing to do while skiing, but it's definitely not like the worst. Like the worst is like hitting like a exposed patch or like something where it's just like instead of snow, there's like a little patch where it's like grassy and stuff. Maybe if like if it's not super powdery, like that's way worse than just hitting a little chunk of ice. Cause like ice is it's natural. It's gonna happen if there's snow there. If there's any like moisture or rain, of course it's gonna turn to ice when it hits the ground on a bunch of snow. So I mean, yeah, yeah, we should go skiing again this winter. Skiing is fucking epic. I think I have all my I have all my ski gear. I have like a helmet, goggles. I don't know if I have skis. I feel like I usually rent the skis. I used to own a pair of skis, but then it got too small for me, and then I just been renting. But who knows? I mean, fuck, you know. I stopped growing now that I'm more of like an adult, so I can have the same pair of ski boots and skis and like poles. But it's like when I was growing up, it's like if we were to actually own it, we need different ones every couple years, or you know. Now that I'm more like an adult, my feet aren't gonna get bigger. I could use the same pair of skis, same boots, same clothes. I think I have everything except maybe this. Yeah, I don't have skis or ski boots. I think I have poles and everything else, and I might actually buy a pair of skis this winter, so I'll just have my own. Don't have to worry about like waiting in line and renting and putting it on and all that shit. It's like I'd rather just own it and not have to do any of that. You have to like sign a waiver, then like bring it back, and you wait in line for all the other people that have to rent the skis. But it's like if you own it, you literally just like get your day pass or whatever, then just hit the powder. So he's like, we don't have like super sandy beaches and where I'm from. There's no palm trees. It's fucking most of the beaches like, yeah, there's sandy ones, but there's just like there's like gravel beaches are common here, and there's like beaches that are like all gravel, not like a bunch of sand, and there's no ocean where I live in Eastern Washington. Obviously, it's not on the coast, so there isn't like these massive waves. Like you're either gonna be, yeah. So I guess like surfboarding isn't really common unless you live on the coast like of an ocean. So it's like we'd rather ski here than because we get like really snowy, cold winters, and we have big mountains too, like Mount Spokane. So, or even Idaho. Idaho has shit. There's a North 49, and there's a couple different places near me in Idaho to go to, but Mount Spokane's the closest spot to go skiing. Obviously in Spokane. Mount Spokane's pretty good. I like it. I think that's the only mountain I've been skiing on is Mount Spokane. So I'm more like familiar with it compared to anywhere else. Like I'd have to get familiar with another place before I could go. Yeah, I mean I like skiing. Skiing, it's like if you go in like your winter gear and stuff, it's like I always get like sweaty, because like you're high up, so like the sun is closer to you. So if the sun's out, it's like you get way hot, even though it's a mountain. It's really cold up there. There's tons of snow, so it's cold, but the sun hitting you is different. Is a different story. You're closer to the sun up on a big mountain, so the sun hits you and you get all hot and sweaty. And I always fucking like eventually like an hour or two in, I just have to like pop off my. I always just take off my ski jacket and have like whatever thermal layer on underneath, because I'm like you just get way too hot while skiing. It's a physical thing. It's like your body has to be like activated, and you got to turn a lot, and yeah. So skiing isn't just like you just bomb down a hill. There's stuff to it. You use your poles to like guide you and also like slow you down and act as a guide. You use your body, mostly your hips, because while you're skiing, you have to. If you just go in a straight line, you're just gonna build up like crazy speed and not have like any control. You have to
you have to go in and out, and it's like, yeah, you could bomb for a little bit and go fast, but then like you have to even out. There's like, French fries and pizza. It's like that's the analogy that they use. French fries are when your skis are like parallel, and then you're basically doing like a figure eight the whole way down, and then pizza is where it's like a V shape, and then you're going down, and it's more like if you're going straight and you need to control your speed, you should do the pizza shape, and then when you're going like this, you have your skis parallel, and you're yeah, because if you can't just bomb straight down the fucking mountain, like, your speed would become uncontrollable. It's like you'll go way too fast before you'll go way too slow. I mean, yeah, depends on the grade of like the depends on the grade of the hill going down, but you will just build up like incredible speed. It's great. I mean, there's a big difference between like if you go like 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour in a car versus going down a hill on skis or if you've ever biked like at a really downward slope and you're going super fast, or you've ridden like an electric bike, that feels so much different. 35 on like a e-bike feels so much different than 35 in a car. Just like going downhill, like imagine, I don't know what speeds you hit while skiing and going downhill. It depends on the grade, but it's like, I mean, I'd imagine you're definitely going over 20. I'm sure you probably hit 30. I don't know what's the fastest speed that you can go like downhill on skis, but like I'd imagine like going like 30 to 40 is like super scary. It's like super scary on skis. It's like a big car, you don't feel it because you have like all this protection against like the wind and the elements and four big tires. It's like, and imagine going that fast on a motorcycle is probably even super scary. It's more dangerous too than in a car. And then, yeah, but I like skiing. Skiing's fun, dude. Glad I live in an area where there's snow. I would live in like Phoenix or whatever. I love the snow in winter. We love the snow in winter and shit, and skiing, and I don't know. It's just I feel like the air is cleaner when after it snows and it's all cold. Like it's not, I just like opening up my window or like walking outside when it's really cold and like just breathing in the super crisp, clean air. It's like there's something just about like really cold winter air that's like so fresh and completely different than like any other time of the year. I love winter's my favorite season personally. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because like just Spokane's. It's the longest season. Winter is generally the longest season as well. Sometimes it's like 4 months. Sometimes it's 5 months. I mean, it's like winter is the longest season in Spokane generally. So I'm just used to it. So I like it. There's like really Just, just like the Pied Piper, let her rats through the streets. Dance like the marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony. Destruction. Destruction. Wait. With the changes moods, spring is here again. Hey, Kurt Cobain is from my state. You know that? He's from Aberdeen, Washington. It's a small city in western Washington. There's a lot of small cities like in western Washington like that. Jimi Hendrix is also from Washington. He's from Seattle. Yeah, some famous musicians that come from my state. You know, we got a lot of the grunge guys, like most famous Kurt Cobain, and then Jimi Hendrix, and or most of the thrash guys come from like California, but I think most of the grunge guys come from Washington. I think like is like Lane Staley from like Tacoma. I don't know the most famous musician from Spokane. I think like Bing Crosby or something. Yeah, of course, some old guy. Bing Crosby is the guy who's like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Yo, you got 4 viewers. What's up? Leave a fucking comment. What time is it? Ooh, 11. It's late. I don't know. I'm trying to go to bed earlier. No, I did like a bunch of shit today, so I feel kind of tired anyway. Oh yeah. I did a couple of physical activities today, if you know what I mean. Didn't only go bike riding. I'm gonna get a haircut soon. It's getting too long. I don't like having my hippie long ass hair. I've never had like really long hair like this because it just gets super curly. Literally, I don't know like why I can't have like really long hair. It just like curls too much. It's not like I think I'd have to straighten it to get it to be like actually like long, and it just fucking curls up a bunch. I'd probably be better at growing an afro than having long hair. my dad had long hair once. He showed me a picture when he was younger. It was like passport when he was 19. My age, he actually didn't have like really long hair down to here. I don't know. I think I have kind of a different hair type than him. Mine's like curlier and wavier. It's not like it's just straight and I think he had an afro or something when he was like a kid. Maybe. Jufro. I do know that he had long hair. He literally looked like a grunge guy back then. I mean, it was like the 90s, so. He had like a goatee and like long hair. Completely different than that. I guess he has rocked facial hair for most of his life. It's like he said, like, yeah, ever since like 19 or something, he's had at least a goatee. Now it's like a beard, but even back 19, he still had a goatee. And I don't know. I know I could grow like a goatee if I didn't shave for a while. I like forgot my like razor in like Hong Kong, and I couldn't. It was like hard to find razors, and then yeah, it was definitely like noticeable facial hair after just like five days without shaving or something. So I think I'm gonna shave everything else and then grow a fucking pedo stash. I'm gonna grow a big mustache. Yeah, maybe I should grow a goatee. I feel like a goatee is better for me because it's like this side stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, even after like I shaved today, and I could already feel it like touching right here, like down. It's connected already, but I don't know how well it would fill in if I kept growing it. So maybe I'll stick to like a goatee for now. I might grow a goatee, and then just like no sideburns. Just goatee. No, I probably can't do like a full bearded. It would look stupid. It might be like patchy on my sideburns, just because I'm young and it probably wouldn't fill in all the way. But I could probably fill in a goatee pretty easily. That's where like the thickest hair is. It's easier for me to grow a goatee. I might try it, Who knows? I mean, I think like a well maintained beard like can look good too. But it's like just different people. It's like I'm sure some dudes with beards would probably look better without beards, and some dudes without beards would probably look way better with beards. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll see what I look like with a goatee, or maybe mustache. I don't know. I feel like I might look good. I might look decent with a goatee. Yeah, why is like I've had like 2 to 3 viewers this whole time, and you guys aren't even commenting. Hey Abby, I unbanned you by the way. Yeah, I did see that you were banned. I didn't ban you, Abby. Someone else must have. You told me to unmod everyone. I didn't unmod anyone, but I did unban you, and so it's like they can't ban you unless you comment in like the live stream. And like mods can't ban people just from like my chat or anything like that. So, you're unbanned, Abby. Oh, and your Nightingale isn't banned. I don't know. You might be shadow banned or something from YouTube, but that your alt account wasn't banned, but I unbanned your main account. Not that you'd be watching because it's like a 2 a.m. on the where you are. Yeah, I didn't ban you, Abby. It was someone else, but I didn't think that you were banned, but you actually were. So I unbanned you. I'm doing my Titanic pose. Fucking almost fought like a farmer today. It's funny. I don't want to like get in fights if I don't have to. If I can avoid a fight, like I'm just gonna I'm not gonna get in a fight for no reason. I've been in one fight in my life, like actual fist fight, and I won, so I'm like 1 for 1. I've done a couple boxing matches, just like sparring, but that doesn't count as like a real fucking full on fight. Just like sparring. I've only been in like one real fist fight, and then I kicked his ass, so that was good, dude. I kicked his fucking ass. I've been told I have a pretty mean left hook. I do have a punching bag. I should hit my punching bag more. It's actually it's not a punching bag. It's like an MMA bag, but yeah, it's a punching bag, kicking bag. It's not hanging. There's like a there's like a bunch of cat litter on the base of it that we put in there. You could use cat litter, sand, anything heavy, rocks, and then it's just like a standing bag, and you could adjust the height, and it's for punching, kicking, elbows. Like it's a full on MMA bag. It's not like a punching bag that's hanging. Be cool to like hit that. You know, like your defense is just as important as your offense. You know, you need both to win a fight. And any combat, you need to be good at both. It's like offense and defense. You can't be like amazing at offense and terrible at defense, or great at defense and terrible at offense. Like you have to be good at both. I mean, some people are obviously better at like one, but like having a great defense can like tire your opponent out, so you don't have to be like the strongest hitter, or have like pure knockout power to win fights. Like Mike Tyson is like a good example of having really, really, really good both. Floyd Mayweather, I think his defense is definitely better than his offense. His fights, he usually, I think Floyd Mayweather gets knockouts sometimes, but it's like most of Mike Tyson's fights ended in knockouts, and then like Floyd Mayweather, most fights, he goes to the end and just like wins on points, whereas like Mike Tyson goes more for knockouts. But like Mike Tyson had like really, really good, amazing, super quick defense and great offense. I think Floyd Mayweather is just like really, like he never gets hit. Like he's been hit like full on like twice in his career. So that's why he's like done nothing but one. It's because like he never gets hit. Yeah, if you have like really good defense like Floyd Mayweather, you're just gonna tire your opponent out because like it never land hits on you. It's like I think Mike Tyson probably got hit full on more, but he still has a really good defense, but he just has like crazy knockout power. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, I mean, technically is like statistically is the better boxer than Tyson because he's never lost. He's literally Floyd Mayweather has never lost a professional boxing match. Mike Tyson has a couple times. I know he lost his last ever professional boxing match against that big like white Irish dude. I mean, yeah, it doesn't help that he's like old and went to prison for 5 years and he's way older. It's like yeah, Mike Tyson in his prime is like crazy. I don't know, like Mike Tyson in his prime versus like Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather would probably be good because he'd just like never get hit by Tyson. Like they both have really good defense. And Floyd Mayweather's defense might be even better than Tyson's. Because like he just like never gets hit head on. I don't even know about like who are the current like really good boxers. There's there's like the ultra heavyweights like Tyson fucking Fury. He's like 6'9", huge. Dude, Mike Tyson battled some giants. Mike Tyson isn't like super tall. I think like even his like a stated height is like smaller. He's probably close. He's like 5'9", 5'10", but just like pure fucking muscle and speed and aggression. He's like a pit bull. I mean, not even to be like offensive, but I think Mike Tyson would probably kick Muhammad Ali's ass. It's like athletes just keep getting better. It's like Muhammad was like really good in his day for his speed and punching, but like Mike Tyson is just like a freak athlete, insane punt knockout power, great speed. Like he's literally like amazing at everything. He's more aggressive too than Muhammad, but like I don't know. You think like Tyson's aggression is probably what lost him a couple fights as well though. I'll say he like bit off Evander Holyfield's fucking ear and shit. He's just like too aggressive. Yeah, like respectfully, Mike Tyson would probably kick Muhammad Ali's ass, like both in their prime. I mean, it's like yeah, Muhammad was good in his day, but it's like Mike Tyson is like free, like freak athlete. I mean, Mike Tyson would kick my ass now, and he's like 60 years old. So, and like that Jake Paul fight was like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whoever the fuck you fought. It's like yeah, it's like some 20-year-old guy versus like some 60-year-old. It's like Jake Paul has every advantage over Tyson. It's like yeah, Jake Paul versus Tyson in his 20s or 30s. If they're the same age, Tyson would win every day of the week, twice on Sunday. But like yeah, almost a 40-year age gap. Like I'd say it's way more respectable for Tyson to lose that fight than Jake Paul winning. It's like it's incredible that like, Tyson could even still like move as well as he can at 60 years old, and after a full ass career from like the age of what like 16 to 35 or 40 or whenever you retired, and then 20 years later to come out of retirement to fight. It's like it's way more respectable that Tyson went like the full match and did what he did than Jake Paul competing.
It's like some young guy fighting an old man. It's like I don't even know why they did that. I mean, yeah, it's like a cool concept, like fight, but it's like, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's gone. I was talking about like boxing, like Tyson and shit. You missed the part of the live stream where I said I almost got into a fight with somebody today. I got into a verbal fight, but like I don't know. If it was a different day, I was more mad. It probably could have been physical. I'm not trying to get in fights though, so. Then I probably would have kicked that old guy's ass. Just like it's just like the age thing. It's like yeah, the guy was like a farmer and probably strong and whatever, but it's like you know, twice my age. Like I'm fucking. It's like yeah, of course, fucking Jake Paul or whatever won. He's 40 years younger than Tyson almost. Like Tyson ain't no fucking spring chicken anymore. He's an old man with probably tons of like even if you're like incredibly healthy at that age, even at 60, it's like your bones are still gonna be like weaker than a young guy's. They're gonna your muscles are weaker, like your body's weaker. It's like there's no comparison. It's like yeah, Jake Paul just won because of like youth. He's 40 years that guy's junior, Mike Tyson's junior. It's like time doesn't wait for any man, so no wonder Tyson lost. It's like incredible. I mean, Jake Paul didn't even like knock him out or anything. It's like they went full length. I mean, yeah, there's like the theory that it could have been rigged and shit, and Tyson. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tyson had like way more in the tank than he gave, and it was rigged. He was just like, I'm gonna take my money and run. You know, Tyson did go like bankrupt and shit like at one point. I know he has like a podcast and he has like his own edibles and stuff, and he's still doing like business stuff. Like I've heard that he lost most of his he lost the hundreds of millions of dollars he got boxing because he just blew it all and he was stupid with it. Maybe Tyson was like, he's like, fuck, just one last one. You know, he's like old. He's like one last fight. He's like, I want just one last fight and then retire. Yeah, it's like Tyson was retired for 20 years before that fight. It's like so ridiculous that they even did that. It's like, oh, great, you beat up a 60-year-old man. How do you feel about yourself, Jake Paul? Yeah, I have this friend. He's like, you know, he grew up on like a farm and he was like wrestling and shit. And like that kid's so strong. He's short. You know, he's like a short guy, but it's like, dude, he's so strong.
But yeah, farm boy strength is crazy. Now he beat me in arm wrestling. I'm actually pretty good at arm wrestling. I beat my dad, who's like 330 pounds. I guess like I just have more like functional strength than mine. Even though my dad like is like literally 330 pounds, it's like I could still beat him in arm wrestling because I have more like pound for pound trained strength versus him. Like he doesn't work out or anything. It's like he may be big, but it's like it just proves that it's like if you do like arm wrestling, it doesn't matter how big you are or anything. It's about like technique and just like pound for pound strength. It's like because my dad can't do 100 push-ups or probably even like three. It's like of course I have more like pound for pound strength. My dad like is good at wrestling though, just because he weighs so much more than me. Like wrestling, like being like the bigger is like an advantage. But like functional like strength training and stuff, it's like yeah, just being pound for pound stronger is probably better. I should do a YouTube video like arm wrestling my dad. It's not like he's like a pushover. Like yeah, that all that weight does like help because he's like again, it's probably just youth. 28 years younger, so it's like oh I beat the old man, the literal old man. Oh, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Skin. Uh, yeah, I got some physical exercise. Uh, yeah, I'm doing the 3-day water fast too, by the way, starting like after I ate dinner today. I didn't even eat that heavy of a dinner or anything. I'm gonna consume nothing but water and nicotine the next 3 days. That's it. No pop, no juice, no salad, no meat, no bread, nothing but water and nicotine. Nicotine is to help me with the appetite suppression because, dude, even like just normally, I'll do like Zen. If I do Zen like all day, sometimes I won't eat for like an entire day. So I figured like, but like at the same time, like not eating and then doing like Zen and shit is probably gonna like fuck with my stomach more. So I gotta regulate it. I can't just constantly have a Zen and I gotta like balance it out. And I gotta like drink water, but yeah, I'm doing a water fast. So and that means no food. I'm gonna try exercising as well. Fun. 3 days. 3-day water fast. Just nothing but water. And nicotine. Nicotine, like I said, nicotine is for the appetite suppression. It's to make it easier not eating. Nicotine is like for me, it's really effective for as an appetite suppressant for me. It's like I'm addicted to nicotine, obviously, but like even now, it's like I do Zen. If I just have like a Zen, well, it just helps with appetite suppression. Like I don't, it'd be really fucking crazy.
I'm doing a live stream. What does it look like I'm doing? Who are you? Who are you, sire? Yeah, fuck man, water fast. It's gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna do like a weigh-in. I'm gonna do like a weigh-in and like pictures, like so I could get it before and after. Hopefully I don't like lose all my muscle and stuff. I'm trying to lose fat, not muscle. I'm trying to like literally get rid of like all the fat and then just do like pure muscle. It's like I'll weigh less, but like I'll have more muscle than like fat. I'll lose all the fat and then after that like main gain. I'm not fat, like I don't know, if you want to like look at me, like I'm not really fat. I'm definitely not like super low body fat, but I feel like I'm just gonna try to lose like all the fat. So I'm like just super like skinny and then just get like jacked but like skinny. I don't want to be like big and muscular. I want to be like skinny muscular, you know, like really functional. Cuz I feel like it's better, you know, than just being like big and muscular. I'd rather be like skinny muscular. Bro, I just said it's a weird day because I you weren't in here for when I was explaining it was a weird day. Like just weird shit happened today. Like I almost got in a fight with this guy. You know, it was just like a weird day like that. Yeah, I gotta drink like a lot of water though. I'm gonna drink like tons of water, so it's also just for like, you know, ridding myself of I guess yeah, I'm doing nicotine, so it's not like I'm ridding myself of all the toxins because I'm still doing nicotine, but like it's like food, you know, like food toxins, preservatives and shit. Like I heard fasting is good for getting that stuff out. Because like if I just drink water, no food, that means I'm not gonna like shit at all because I'm not eating anything to shit out. Then I'll just be like pissing and sweating a ton. Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta explain. Short story short. Like, I went to a fucking abandoned building, and I literally went to an abandoned building in like some field in the middle of nowhere, and then not 5 minutes in, some fucking farmer and like a 4x4, you know, ATV like came up and fucking yelling at me, taking a picture of my license plate, trying to like rile me up, and he's fucking just like yelling at me, getting all mad, and I was like, dude, I'm leaving. I didn't take anything. I was just looking around. Uh, I'm just trying to get out of here. And then he's like holding my door open, and he took a picture of my license plate. I got in the car and I was about to leave, and he's like holding the door open. I was like, don't fucking hold me here, man. Like I'm trying to leave. You want me to leave? I'm out of here. Like don't make this like worse than like he was just trying to he's like making it worse. And I was like, dude, I haven't committed a crime. If you're a property owner in the United States and you trespass somebody and they don't comply, then that's when it's criminal. If they trespass you and you comply, it's not a crime. I know this from like I've read the laws about stuff and it's like so he could call the cop all he wants, but if I leave, it's not criminal. You could go on private property and it's not a crime until they tell you to leave and you don't comply. If you comply when they tell you to leave, it's not criminal at all. It's not even a civil matter. It's not anything. I know, dude. It's literally I was just driving around like this fucking farmland and I was just trying to explore this abandoned building and not 5 minutes in the guy comes up like trying to start problems and I was like it's like I'm not a tweaker, I'm not smoking weed, I'm not destroying anything. I literally just came here and like was trying to explore. That's it. He's just fucking crazy. What if you didn't see anyone on the chat today? I don't know. I can monologue, dude. I don't care. I don't need like viewers to carry the chat. Like I could monologue. I could just tell stories or play guitar or you know. Some people don't need like a chat to operate a live stream. Like, yeah, it gets. Sometimes they'll get like a little upset that I don't have anyone in here, like, because I'm streaming to nobody. But at the same time, it's like I don't need 1,000 people in here to fucking do a live stream. I'm good. Yeah, man. He's just such a. He's like being a. I mean, I get it. It's like your property. You don't want other people on it, but it's like he's acting like I was breaking into his house, not just like looking around a abandoned shack. I said this to him. I was like, it's fucking junk, dude. I was like, it's junk. He's like, oh, you're trying to steal from me? I'm like, it's junk in there, dude. It's a abandoned fucking shack. There's nothing in there. There's some clothes and some. The building is like falling apart, dude. Like, there's like wood scraps. Like, what am I gonna steal? It's junk. You're acting like I'm fucking breaking into your property or something. I know, dude. I mean, he's just fucking like yelling at me, and he's like, did you hear what I fucking said? I was like, I'm leaving. I said, are you trespassing me? And he said, yeah, I'm trespassing you, and I'm calling the cops. And I was like, that's great. I'm complying. I'm trying to leave. And he's like holding my door open. And I was like, don't fucking hold me. And then he went off, and then like he literally he stopped holding the door. I closed it, and then he left. And I was like, you're trying to make it worse for yourself. If you try to hold me here, like that's worse than just letting me leave. I didn't commit a crime if I fucking leave. How many hours? I don't know, just till I feel like stopping. Fuck. Look, I'm bleeding a bunch. I got like these mosquito. I got like some bites on my ankles and stuff from riding the bike outside today. You know, it's mosquitoes are out and shit. I should stop scratching. You know. What time is it? 11:51. I don't know. I'm not like a violent person. I'm not a violent person. I don't want to get into like a fight or verbal arguments, but it's like I will like. It's literally just the overreaction that it's like, come on, dude. It's not that big of a fucking deal. I'm out of here. You don't want me here, great. I respect it. I'm leaving. Where do you reside? Well, like what area? Washington State, the United States of America. Is that good enough? You don't know my address or something? I know someone who lives in Washington. Oh, what part? I'm in Eastern Washington, Spokane. Hence the No, it's not boring for me. Yeah, dude. I could see Mount Spokane from my house actually. It's a pretty big mountain. It's like 14,000 feet. I think I could see it from my backyard, and then I could see it better if I just like go down the street a little bit. Yeah, I mean the west side of the state is really cool too, but there's cool shit on the eastern side of the state as well. Yeah, I live in a mountainous area. They have the forest. I mean, Western Washington is nice because there's actual rainforest in the western part of Washington. It's not a humid rainforest like a Vietnam or Thailand or something, but it is a rainforest. Like it's rainy enough to be considered a rainforest. There's a lot of the same shit grows there because it's a rainforest. Tons of like animals and yeah. Then there's glaciers. There's rainforest. There's desert. Most of the state between so here's like Seattle and then like after the Cascades on the western side of the state It's like desert, 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 desert. And then like Spokane, like on the very far eastern side, then it starts becoming more forested and mountainous again. It's not as wet though, it's drier. It does on the western side of the state, they don't have very harsh winters at all. Like they don't get that much snow. It's not that cold. On the eastern part of Washington, it's really cold and really snowy in the winter. And our summers are actually hotter and drier. Like it's more mild climate on the western side of the state. The eastern side of the state where I live is more like extreme. It's like extremely hot summer, really dry, and then like really cold winter and really snowy. Yeah, I want to visit there. Yeah, man, you should. I don't know where you're from. No, there's a lot of cool shit to see in Washington. There's a ton of islands too. There's like ferries that go to all those islands and Texas. Yeah, I've never been to Texas. I don't know. I don't really like super hot places. I don't know if your part of Texas is like that. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, and Florida, and I didn't. Phoenix honestly wasn't bad, but it literally is in the middle of a desert, so it's like super dry, super hot. They have two seasons, like unbearably hot summer and like slightly less unbearably hot summer. And then Florida is like, dude, Florida is just I can't handle it, man. The humidity, I don't like humidity. It's like literally you'll take a shower and then walk outside and you're still wet, like even after you dried off. You have to shower like 3 times a day in Florida. And then it's like 95 degrees in April and the water is like 95% humidity. So it's like you're breathing. It's like if I just walked outside and everywhere was a sauna. 95 in April is like absurd for me. It's like that's I wouldn't want to live anywhere where it's 95 in April. I can barely handle 95 in the dry summer here. And then it's like fucking wet. Florida sucks, man. And then it's like flat, dude. The highest elevation in the entire state of Florida is like 300 feet. It's like a little hill. That's nothing, dude. There's like a hill here that's like just a road that goes up that's higher than that. The mountain's 14,000 feet. It's like, why? It's super flat and like hot and sweaty. I've been to Florida, man. I got like the worst sunburn of my fucking life there. Like, I couldn't imagine that. Florida also has two seasons. Super hot and bearable summer, and then fucking, I don't know, hurricane or some shit. Yeah. I mean, Washington's okay. There's a lot of Texans and Californians here, actually. I don't know. It depends on the part of Texas that you're in, but like I've heard the cost of living even in some parts of Texas is like higher than here. So there's like a lot of Californians and Texans that actually move to Spokane because it's cheaper. Like the cost of living is cheaper, housing is cheaper. We also don't have a state income tax, just like Texas. I think Texas doesn't have a state income tax, just like Washington. So no personal income tax actually in Washington State. So that's a benefit of living here. No matter how much you make, if you own a company, you do have to pay a corporate tax. If you're just an employee, you do not have to pay state income on your taxes. You just pay federal like everyone else, but there's no state taxes, there's no state income tax, there's no local tax, there's no city tax. It's all banned. Um, just like Texas and Florida, but I think what gets people about Washington is just like usually, I mean, the cost of living can be higher. But I think if you lived in Austin or Houston or something, I'm sure the cost of living and like prices of stuff is even more expensive than here. Other than like gas. Your gas is cheaper, that's probably it. If you live in like any of those big cities. But yeah, no state income tax. Just like Florida and Texas. But like, gas is expensive. Some other stuff is pretty expensive. Uh, at least your taxes aren't that bad. Some states, you like if I go 15 minutes east to Idaho and if I live there or worked there, then I have to pay state and federal tax. Yeah, I live and work in Washington. I only have to pay federal tax, income tax. That is. You still have to pay property tax. I mean, of course, but like, yeah, no statewide taxes. You in uni? I'm going to a community college. I'm actually starting in a couple days. Can't afford no fucking uni. You know how expensive that shit is in America? It's not fucking free. I don't have rich parents. I don't want fucking student debt. I'm going to community college. Whatever. Yeah, some of us aren't made of money. And you need it to go to. It's either that or get a fucking crazy ass student loan with high interest rates. And at least I can afford my college. It'll all be paid off. It's like $5,000 for 2 years. It's nothing. It might even be lower. Like, I qualify for all the shit. Like like networking, like IT stuff. Probably not coding. Probably like actual hands-on IT work because I feel like coding is gonna be replaced by AI soon. There's not gonna be coders or software developers anymore. It's literally just gonna be like prompt engineers. I guess I could go for prompt engineering if they offer that course, but like I don't see that as like a relevant field in the near future. Like literally already, if you have a computer science degree, number one, you have to compete with cheap labor from India. So instead of paying you $30 to $40 an hour in America, they could pay some Indian guy $5 an hour, and that's a good wage in Mumbai or whatever. So you have to compete with like millions of Indians. You have to compete with free AI that can write the code faster and faster than you. What would take you days or hours or weeks takes AI 2 seconds. So that's why I'm not going for coding. I could go for cybersecurity, I guess. But even then, I feel like a lot of that stuff, any coding based stuff, is just going to be replaced by AI or Indians. Cheap labor, or free labor, AI. I could go for prompt engineer, but yeah, I'm just like IT systems and networks and stuff because I'm already into computers. I build computers and sell them. That's my actual job. Uh, so yeah, I'm not going for any stupid shit like liberal arts or nothing like that, you know. Actual specified, relevant, like technical field. I mean, who knows? And at least if my college degree is useless, at least it's gonna be 5,000, but 5,000 instead of 100,000. You know, I'd rather my degree be useless at 5 grand than 100 grand. Yeah, oh yeah, I get it. 2 a.m. It's late or early. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do online only. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go there and be like, I don't even want to do like hybrid or in person. I'll just be like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do online only. You could either do all online, hybrid where it's online and in person some days, or just all there. You into music? Yeah. I don't feel like playing right now, but yeah, I play my guitar. Like it's a Jackson JS22. Yeah. Actually play music. I don't feel like playing right now. Yo, make sure to subscribe. Hey, sub the fine Barca Nation. Where are you from? Are you in uni? I can play. Like you could watch any stream on my channel. I can play it. I don't feel like it. Trust me, I'm not a faker. I just don't want to play right now. I'd rather just shoot the shit. My last live stream where just fucking we did 100 push-ups in less than an hour, so that was a good live stream. It was just kind of like working out. I think I did like 100 push-ups in 15 minutes. It's a good start, you know. I didn't think I could do it, but I didn't even plan on doing the stream on that. It's just like I'll just get like a thought in my brain and then just try it. It got pretty hard after like 70. 70 to 100 was like the hardest, and like 1 through 70 was probably the easiest for the push-ups. Just trying to get all the fucking blood off my fingers. No, it's not from cutting or any of that weird shit. It's literally have a fucking mosquito bite. Oh man, should put a band-aid on that shit. They're just so scratchy, man. These mosquito bites are so fucking itchy. That's officially it's Tuesday in it. That's Wednesday in it, actually. I don't even know what that means. Dude, I just stream just to stream. It's like, do I have to make money off of it or get 1,000 viewers? I don't care. I could just talk into my phone. Better shut my door. Yeah, what's up, Brady Hall? Yo, people are always coming into the late stream where like I already told the cool story. Yeah, we just like almost got into a fight today. I'm not far off from getting my channel monetized, actually. When I get to that point, I don't even know if I'm gonna monetize it. I honestly don't care. Like, oh boy, I'm gonna make an extra 20, 20 cents off. I'd make a whole 20 cents off this stream. Like, who gives a shit? Then I have to give Google my fucking ID and have to give them my legal ID and my bank information, and what do I care? I'm actually not far off from being monetized on YouTube, so probably like if I upload like one more video, I'll probably get enough. You can make money other ways than being just monetized. I could just like sponsor some fucking stupid Chinese product. I don't have to do anything, man. If you don't like the stream, you don't have to watch it. I could do whatever I want. I could just talk. You know, that's what my channel is about. I could do whatever I want and people watch. Doesn't matter. It's about whatever I want it to be about. I don't have to make it about what anyone else wants it to be about. I don't care about trends or making money, or I literally do not give a shit. I could make money outside of YouTube. I don't want, this isn't my job. It's not. Hey, like, respect it. My friend, dude, you know, he has like almost 10,000 subs. YouTube is his job. It's his full-time job, and it's like, respect people that can do that, but I don't want to do that. It's not even a side hustle. It's just like, I just do it to do what I want to do. That's it. Yeah, thanks for subbing. Maybe I might play guitar, but like, just fucking beat, dude, you know? Oh, we got laid yesterday, by the way. Just a couple hours ago, we got laid. Wait. That's it. Wait. What else can we do? It's Fear of the Dark by Iron Maiden. Yeah, that was just Fear of the Dark by Iron Maiden. And then the previous one, the dun, 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 dun. Fuck. I should just stream in the garage from now on. I like streaming in the garage sometimes when I do the computer build. Fuck, man. I have such a short cable for my shit. Yo, why you telling me what to do, man? You're like, sing along, fucking, what the fuck? What if I suck at singing? I don't want to sing. I'm just a guitarist, I'm not a singer. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream.